Hey everyone, it's Leah and welcome back. So today's video is going to be my April favourites. Now this year is actually going by so fast, I'm actually kind of scared. Like we're almost halfway through the year already and I'm almost 20 years old, what the hell? So yeah, I thought that I'd share with you guys some of my favourites that I've been enjoying through the past month. And I've only got one or two not so faves. Kind of like last month I only had like 3 or 4, so I don't have too many not so faves, but I've got quite a lot of favourites. So if you want to see what I've been loving through the month of April, then just keep watching. So the first thing that I was loving through the month of April was this little donut bun. I used to rock these at school. I used to always wear my hair in these. It's a really good way if you don't wash your hair a lot or you try not to wash your hair as much. Just to chuck one of these in your hair, just put a little bit of dry shampoo in your hair, brush it back into a sort of high ponytail, chuck this in, and then I like to roll it down through the hair. You can always pull it down to the base of the ponytail and wrap the hair around. If you guys wanted to see a tutorial of me using this, I think there's 2 or 3 ways that you can use it, then give this video a big thumbs up and I'll definitely do that. But yeah, I used to rock these all the time, and recently I've been wearing them a lot to work and to course, just to throw my hair back, because when I'm working I don't like to have my hair in my face, and when I'm at course I just find it really distracting. So having one of these is really handy. I got these from Kmart. I think they're like $5 or something. They're really affordable and they come in blondes, so like a light yellow color, and also dark shades for darker hair. A foundation that I was loving throughout the month of April was the NARS Sheer Glow. I stopped using this I think towards the end of last year because I found that it was making my skin really oily. But I don't know if that was because it was summer and I was getting really hot and I was like sweating a lot anyway. But I recently just started getting back into using this, and I've only got a little bit left, so I need to purchase another one. But this makes my skin look so good. A lot of people I know love this foundation, and a lot of YouTubers that I watch love the foundation as well. It just goes on really nicely. It makes your skin look so flawless. It looks like your actual skin, but it just looks airbrushed almost. It goes on really nicely. It sets to it's not, it's like a dewy sort of satin finish, I would say. I'm in the shade medium to Santa Fe. This is the perfect shade for me at the moment because we are getting back into winter and I have kind of like lost almost all of my tan, so this matches me perfectly. I really need to get a new one, but yeah, I've been loving this foundation throughout the month of April. A powder that I was loving throughout the month of April, and I still am loving, and I've been loving almost every month, is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. This is oil and fragrance free, which is awesome because I've got oily skin, and if you've got sensitive skin this would be quite good for you as well. I'm in the shade Natural, and it's just a pressed powder, just looks like this. This is really affordable from Kmart or Farmers or anywhere that you can buy Australis from. I just find that it goes on really nicely on my skin, like over top of my foundation. It doesn't look powdery or cakey. It just sets my foundation really nicely, and it helps control the oils on my skin. So when I get oily, I just like to touch up with this, and I find that it does last a long time. So I've been loving the Australis Fresh and Flawless Powder. Now a recent highlighter that I've been loving that I only recently added to my collection, I only got it about 5 or 6 days ago, is the Mirror Luminizer by The Balm. All of my friends own this, and I swear I was the last one like to jump on the Balm bandwagon. It is such a stunning shade. So it's a champagne shade and it just looks beautiful. I'm wearing it on my cheeks at the moment and it is stunning. I've been loving this. I got this from Beauty Bliss here in Wellington, and I think, I don't know how much it was, maybe in the 30s or 40s. I will leave everything down below so you guys can go check it out. But for the price, it's such a good highlighter. If you guys don't already own it or don't own, I think it's like the Cindy Luminizer and all the other highlighters from The Balm, you should definitely check them out. I really want to buy all of them. A blush that I've recently been loving, only like over the past couple of days, is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Blush in the shade Fox. I did a haul on this quite a while ago, and after that I kind of just stopped using it. I think it was because it was summer and I only really like to use bronzers, but now that we're getting into sort of autumn and winter, I have been loving this color. So it looks like this. It's quite a vibrant pink, but when you put it on a brush and you kind of just fade it off in your hand a little bit, and then add it to your cheeks. It just gives a really nice flush of color. It's not too strong. It is quite pigmented, but if you just use a little bit of time and you can just build it up on your cheeks, I think it looks really nice. They're really spongy and soft, and they just blend out really easily, and they're really affordable as well. So definitely pick some up if you haven't already. A tool to apply my foundation with I've been loving so much, like I use it every single day, is just a beauty blender. Mine is absolutely disgusting. It's really dirty. I need to wash it. But this is from Stila. It was $20. I used to own a beauty blender, and then it just got lost or got really dirty and kind of broke apart and stuff, so I thought that I'd buy like a cheaper alternative and see how it went, and I've been loving this so far. Just blends my foundation out really seamlessly and makes it look really flawless, so I've really been enjoying this, and it's only $20, so you may as well pick it up for that price. Some concealers that I have been loving throughout the month of April. I've recently gotten on the highlighting and contouring, the cream highlighting and cream contouring bandwagon, I guess that's what it's called. I picked up these concealers from LA Girl, so I've got this one here. This is in the shade Natural. I already own 2 of these. I like to use that under my eyes and sort of on the high points of my face to highlight. And then I picked up the darker one, which is in Toast, and I like to use this on my cheekbones and just to sculpt them out a little bit more. I used it today, and then I put some of the Benefit Hoola bronzer over top just to set it and make it look a little bit more defined, but I love it. It blends out really easily. I saw Casey, I forgot her last name. I'll leave her YouTube channel down below if you guys want to check her out. You probably already know of her. She's from Australia. I kind of saw her use these concealers in a lot of her tutorials, so I thought that I'd try it out for myself, and it just works so well. I feel like there's no point, for me personally, going out and buying like heaps of Bobbi Brown and MAC, like those foundation kits that are like $150 when you can just buy a couple of these. I get these from my local pharmacy, or you can buy them off a lot of websites, just like New Zealand beauty websites, and they're between like $5 and $10, so they're really affordable, and they do such a great job. So if you guys really want to get into the cream contouring, definitely try these. Also the Australis cream contouring kit I really enjoy as well. Now, I've forgotten about this product for ages, and then I just saw it sitting on top of my little drawer thing behind me here, and I was like, I haven't used this in so long. It's the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I used to use this so much last year. I really got into the dewy skin sort of trend that everyone was going for, but I obviously have oily skin, so it doesn't last as long on me. But I like to use this just to set my skin when I am about to do my eyes or anything. Like once I've done my whole base, I just like to set it with this, and I just think it makes all the powders sort of set a little bit on my face and kind of gives my highlighter like a little bit more of a glow, and it gives my skin a little bit more of a glow. If you want really dewy skin, definitely go on with this before you do your foundation, and then kind of lather it on. Spray a lot of it on once you finish your foundation. Can't even talk. Once you've finished your makeup, and I feel like your skin just looks so radiant and glowy and just looks really nice. So definitely recommend picking this up, and also if you are a freelance makeup artist, having this in your kit is really awesome as well. A lip shade that I recently discovered was in my collection that I completely forgot about, and I saw a lot of YouTubers talk about this product, and I was like, oh my god, I've actually got one of those in my collection. It's the It's the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Laguna Beach. This is such a pretty shade. I've worn it like 2 or 3 times this week, and it's already Wednesday. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying it. It's like a really nice pinky, sort of dark nude shade, kind of like a mauvey shade. I think this will be perfect for autumn now and in winter if you don't want to go out with the whole bold like berry or red lips. This is really a nice shade. I got this in my Lip Monthly kit little subscription thing ages ago, and I'd completely forgotten that I even owned it. I love the formula of the Ofra lipsticks, even though I only own this one. It's just really nice, goes on really smoothly and really seamlessly, and it doesn't make my lips feel really dry. And you know how some liquid lipsticks just make it feel really icky on your lips? This just makes it feel like a dream. So if you guys don't own any, I would definitely recommend to pick some up. And the last makeup thing that I'm going to be talking about for my favorites is a makeup palette, and I've talked about this a few times on my channel already. I've been using it all the time ever since I got it. It's the Makeup Geek palette. This was the pre-made palette. I think it was like $50, and you got 9 shades. Unfortunately, one of them broke. but it was one that I'd never used before and one that I didn't really see myself using anyway, so I've only got 8 now. So these are all the shades here. They're all so pretty. I haven't used this purple here yet, but yeah, all of them are just really easy to use. So if you guys don't really know what to get from Makeup Geek, definitely recommend getting this little palette here because it kind of has everything you need. It's got a gold, it's got a shimmer, it's got a black, it's got 2 browns, sort of like a light taupey brown, and then it's also got sort of like 2 purple shades. It did have like a really dark sparkly purple here, but I didn't use it and I didn't really see myself using it anyway, so it shattered because I dropped this, and I was kind of thankful that only that one broke and none of the ones that I actually use a lot broke. So I love Makeup Geek. They blend out really, really nicely. I'm wearing it on my lids today. I've been loving this Makeup Geek eyeshadows. An app that I've been loving this month is just called Pages. It's linked with Facebook. If you guys have a Facebook page, like a separate page from your actual personal Facebook, then you can download this app, and it just makes it a lot easier to sort out your notifications and everything for that separate page. So I have it because I have a separate beauty page. It's just Leah Henderson Makeup. If you guys want to search it on Facebook, I post all of my YouTube videos on there when they go live on my channel, and I also post some client work and some stuff that I'm doing at course at the moment. So if you guys want to go over and give it a like, that'll be awesome. I'm almost up to 500 likes, which is pretty cool. So it just looks like this, and as you can see, that is my Facebook page there, and you can just scroll and it just shows you everything that you've got on your page. And then at the bottom it's got like if you've got any missed messages, if you've got any notifications, like if anyone's liked your recent posts or if anyone's liked your page. You can also get insights, so it's kind of like your YouTube channel when you can see like who's looked at what video and how many likes and stuff you got. It's kind of the same with this sort of thing, so it shows you how many likes and dislikes you've got, how many people you've reached with your posts and all that kind of thing. And then it also tells you if you were to promote your page, then how many people would come back and like it. So you can pay to promote your page on like little ads, like you know on Facebook how little ads pop up on the side when you're like just scrolling through Facebook. You can actually buy an ad and then stick your page on there. So I just like having it separate from my actual Facebook, and just find it really easy to organize my stuff, and if I ever get messages from people, then it comes up like a separate notification on this page, so it's really easy to reply back. And also another app that I've been loving is called Color, and I have been absolutely obsessed. My friend Nikita from course actually got me into this. I am a little bit addicted. It's like, it looks like this, and you basically have to like tap and put the little ball inside the, oh my god, I'm doing this through the viewfinder, but yeah, it's really hard. My highest score at the moment is 8 and I can't get past it, and I just play this like when I'm on my way to course on the train, or if I'm in course and I just can't be bothered listening. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, on like my lunch breaks and stuff, I just sit here playing this, and it gets really, really addicting. There's heaps of different levels, heaps of different modes, and yeah, if you guys want to download it, it's free, and I swear you will all get addicted. A TV show that I've been absolutely obsessed with, me and my boyfriend have been watching it while he's been back from break. He left now, but when he did come back, we were watching Geordie Shore just all the time, all of the new episodes. I've been loving Geordie Shore ever since it came out. I've been obsessed with it ever since, and yeah, I just love Geordie Shore. If you guys haven't watched it, I don't know where you've been. It's a bit inappropriate, but it's hilarious, and me and Joel just like to watch it because there's so much drama on it, like just unnecessary drama, and we just crack up about it. So I've been loving that throughout the month of April. I've also had a slight obsession with ponchos. Recently I went to our local like op shop, and I picked up a black and white striped poncho. If I can get it up. So yeah, it just looks like this, and then it's like this. You can't really see, but it's just black and white striped, and it's like knitted, so it's really, really warm. It's really, really warm and cozy. This was $7, so that's pretty affordable, especially for an op shop for a poncho. And yeah, like my other poncho that I showed you in my last favorites, or a haul that I did, it was that like Aztec-y sort of one. That one's actually got holes to put your hands in. This one just kind of goes over your shoulders like a shawl, I guess. But yeah, I really like to layer this and pop it on with like a scarf and some jeans and some boots and just a casual t-shirt, and it just looks really nice. And it's super cozy and warm, especially because we're getting into winter here. Now I've actually got 3 things that I did not like so much this month. Things that I've had in my collection for quite a while, but I recently just tried to use them and they just didn't work as well as I thought when I bought them. So the first one is a eyeliner. It's the Milani Eye-Tech liquid eyeliner. It's like this really small gold pen. You just screw it off and there's like a little felt tip pen at the end. This just didn't work. I feel like firstly it's not pigmented enough, and when I try to go over my eyes it like makes like little streaky lines. Just doesn't really flow nicely like the e.l.f. one that I own. I think maybe the little pen tip thing is too hard, so it doesn't like move smoothly with my eye. But this was only like a couple of dollars or something from like a pop-up shop that we had. So I'm not too phased about it, but I don't think I'm going to use it again. An eyebrow pencil that I just didn't like is the Australis eyebrow pencil in light brown. When I first got this, I was kind of like, oh my god, this is so cool. But then when I actually looked up close to my eyebrows, it's got like little glitters in it, and so it makes your eyebrows look sparkly. I don't know if that's meant to be in there. This is what it looks like. It's completely the wrong color for my eyebrows, firstly. Like, it's really, really light. And I feel like not a lot of color comes out. I'll just swatch it on my hand. Like, that's me pushing really, really hard, and it's just really hard to get a good like pigment payoff on it. It's cool that it comes with a little spoolie on the end, but it's literally got little glitters in it, and I don't really understand why an eyebrow pencil would have glitters in it. And even this little tip bit has got glitters on it. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it was only like $10 or $12, so I'm not really too phased, but don't think I'm going to use it again either. And another thing that I didn't like, and I actually I think I did a first impression, or I did a video using this or something, I can't quite remember, but it's the Unique 3D mascara or something like that. I got sent this by a friend a long time ago, like a few months back, and I liked the concept and the idea of it, but it doesn't actually work as well as my regular mascara that I use. I don't naturally have like the longest lashes, but when I layer up like 2 really good mascaras, I can actually get a way better effect than using these 2 products. I feel like it's sort of a waste of time, like you're taking so long to use these, because you need these 2 and you also need your mascara, and for the price I feel like it's not really worth it. So you get like a little mascara thing here. Oops. You get like a little mascara, which is like just a basic mascara wand. I've never smelled it before, and it smells like tequila. I'm not even kidding. What the hell? That smells really, really weird. So you get a mascara, you put a thin layer on, then you go on with the transplanting natural fibers, which is like little hairs that like stick to the mascara, and it's meant to like make your eyelashes look like false eyelashes. But the thing that I do not like about it is that the little fibers, they all fall off on your face. And the first time I used it, I had a full face of makeup on, I was about to go out, and I thought that I'd try this out, and then all the fibers came off under my eyes, and you can't just swipe them away. They like stick to your foundation and they stick to like your skin, and so it looked like I had like a black ring around my eye because of the fibers, and I had to take my whole makeup off, and I was really pissed off. And even if you use this like before you do your foundation, even if you use this on your eyes, it's still really hard to get the fibers off your face. Like, you can't just get a brush, you can't just like sweep it away. You've actually got to like wipe it off with like some toner or some like makeup remover or something. So I feel like for all the hassle, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Some people have had really good results from these, but I feel like just using 2 mascaras, like my L'Oreal mascara just does such an amazing job at giving me length and volume, then just using these 2 products, and for the price I just feel like it's not really worth it. So that's my little rant about the Unique, what are these called? Mascara, 3D mascaras. I've heard that the foundations and stuff from there are really good, but I feel like these are just kind of like a a joke almost. Like, you can just stick some false eyelashes on. I feel like that would take half the time than trying to apply this, and you've got to do like 2 or 3 coats on top of it to actually get really long lashes, and they go kind of spidery and gross. So anyway, just my opinion, I just feel like these aren't really worth it. So that is it for my April favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. The button is just down below, and it only takes 2 seconds to click, and it is also free, and it means that you guys get notified every time that I put up a new video. So yeah, until my next video, I really hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.